I think I'm wearing the same shirt I wore when I vlogged last time. I haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks. A week? 2 weeks?
Hi.
Hi. Here's the fit. My skin is so dry.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say?
You want to tell them what was 2 days ago?
Oh, it was our 1 year.
Yay!
Yay. And we're gonna make a vision board
Vision cork board.
together. We have the board and the paper, we just don't have like magazine clippings. So we're gonna go get that. Here's Push. It's like nighttime now. And I think the last time I vlogged is when we were leaving. We were out like all day. And now we're cutting out magazines for our vision board.
What are we watching?
We were watching SpongeBob, but it's just the memes.
Have you seen this man?
But we went to, where did we go? We went to Jamba Juice and Togo's to drop off my application. And Jamba Juice sounds promising. Togo's wasn't open. And then we got Round Table. And then we went home and ate. And then we went to this big antique store that they have downtown. And that shit is huge. Like, there's 2 floors and it's in a huge building.
Oh, we should have vlogged that.
We should. I brought my vlog camera, but I left it in the car.
It was really cool.
Yeah, I would go back there though when it's not so freaking hot and when I have water, cause I was like damn near about to pass out in there.
The air in there was like 50% asbestos. It was thick.
It was hard to like walk in there cause there was so much shit, but it was cool. Then what did we do? Oh, then we went to the primary care doctor's office because I'm trying to get back on like anxiety medication. Just because, like the reason I didn't vlog was because I was like having a freaking mental breakdown. So, trying to do that. It's just really hard to get even just a primary care doctor here. We talked to them, the doctor, and even they were like, yeah, it's like a problem here. Cause, I don't know, there's too many doctors, not enough, or too many people, not enough doctors. Even on our insurance like app, it says like, we're taking new patients, but then when you call them, they're like, no, we're not. So, yeah. And then we came back,
You got a burrito?
I got a burrito, and it was really good. And then we watched some YouTube, and now we're doing this. It's coming together. We're trying to get more stuff for like Arturo for short term. So what we did is we put white and then cream and then like a browner paper underneath for short term, medium term, and long term goals. So like short term is like beauty school for me, and then like exercise more, go outside more, and then we have this one for Arturo's engineering, and then our trip to Seattle and like traveling more and stuff. And I want another cat and he wants a dog. Long term is like moving to Seattle, like what we kind of want our house to look like. And yeah, and we have a bunch more. So I'm trying to figure out how to do the layout, but I think it's looking really cool. Do you need this homework anymore?
No.
You could cut this up. This is like engineering stuff. And it's like the engineering exam stuff, right? You use your imagination.
I have my Calculus 1 book. But
Is there any pictures in it? No. You don't have any like graduation stuff?
I have Chico patch.
Do you want to put that on there?
Yeah, like just pin it like graduate or Chico.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea.
Found her like when I walked in here, she was just chilling in here in the dark.
Are you okay? Do you want to cut some of this? So it's like for the big test you have to take?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's the mess. But we're like 99% finished. We put papers here. So this is mine, this is gonna be his, and then this is gonna be both of ours. Cause these are so like far out where it's just like kind of literal like things we wanna do. Like get a new car and like a dog and a cat. Like we're not gonna be writing down stuff. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So that we just put straight up pictures. And then this one we're gonna put like places we wanna go because this is like traveling. And then this one is gonna be like short-term goals that he has. And I'm gonna put mine in here. But everything's glued down and good to go. I really like it. It's really cool. It's gonna be cool to look at. Right now he's looking for a push pin for this because it's a patch that we don't want to like glue to this. Okay, we can find a pin, so we just glued it on. Should probably lay it flat for now. Yeah, it's all done. We're gonna do our list a different day though, because it's like 11 o'clock. And we want to play some Minecraft. We did so much today. Like a lot. So, especially because I haven't been able to go out because I've been so like mentally unwell. But yeah, I'm glad we like finally got it done. Look at Seattle. So cool. It's like so tiny, but it's so big.
That's what.
Why are you always saying creepy shit in the back of my vlogs? The University of Washington looks cool. Look how pretty it is there though. We found these postcards at the antique store that we went to. So that's why they look like they're from the 90s or something, because they probably are. But it's still cool. Way over there is the Space Needle. Did you know the first, you know how they used to do, what are they called? The big fairs? They were like state fairs, but they were for World Fair, I think.
I've never heard of that. I've only heard of county fairs.
Anyways, they would do, I was about to say, they never, like, the Seattle was the first place they did it, but it wasn't. But they would do, like, these world fairs where people would come and, like, show, like, I invented a light bulb. And then be like, I invented the doorknob. Like, look how crazy. Whoa. This is, like, back in the, like, 1940s and, like, hella long ago. When was the first? 1851 was the first World Fair. So like hella long ago. I don't know if they still do them. These are just some things that like came out in the World Fair and then people started using them regularly. The Ferris wheel, automatic dishwasher, the zipper, ketchup, telephone, broadcast television, video calls, jetpacks, touchscreen phone, Cherry Coke, the Space Needle was unveiled. That's what I was trying to say. In Seattle, at the World Fair, they unveiled the Space Needle.
They just hit it over a big tarp.
Yeah, it's just like a circus tent over it. And then World Fairs can also introduce landmarks such as the Eiffel Tower, the Space Needle, and then foods like the Chicago hot dog, Cracker Jacks, and Wrigley Spirit Gum.
I wonder how they unveiled the buildings.
They were just like, nobody go over there. Don't look up. They doodled, oh my god, this is crazy. Seattle hotel executive, who was chief organizer of the 1962 World Fair, traveled to somewhere Germany, where he was inspired by a broadcast tower featuring a restaurant. He doodled the idea of a central structure for the fair on a napkin in a hotel cafe, convinced that such a tower could make a permanent centerpiece for the fair. This was the doodle. He doodled. And he was like, no, I'm gonna make this shit real.
That looks sick. Pee cocky.
I know. Elvis Presley was there, Empress of Iran, Prince Philip of Great Britain, Bobby Kennedy, John Wayne, Neil Armstrong, Walt Disney. They were there
For the unveiling.
for the unveiling. I don't know how they unveiled it, but that's crazy. It started as a doodle. I think what it is it's a restaurant. Because that's what he imagined it to be. Like a big ass radio tower with a restaurant in it.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then he doodled it, and then he was like, you know what? Let me cook. Literally. That's crazy. Can you eat there though? Where are the tickets? It's $35 to $39 to go up. I bet it, like, food and shit is so expensive up there though. Because they gotta, like, bring everything up. That's crazy though. You wanna visit the Space Needle when we go? We should put that on there.
I know, that's why I wanted a picture of it.
Yeah. I think we're gonna shower and play Minecraft. Arturo finally figured out how to do a modded server. So we have like a bunch of mods in
Oh,
it.
we haven't showed them, huh? That's
No.
cool.
Do you think McKenna and Nick could join?
It's Java.
If you have Java. Can you still buy Java?
Yeah.
Oh. Well then just get Java. Like there's hella mods and like all we've been doing is like exploring right now. Like we went down into a cave and then there was like this big ass monster that came out of nowhere and I keep losing my fucking cat, so I just keep spawning it back in. My dog's dead somewhere. And then we have like the zoom, not the zoom, but like you can zoom in, and then we have like the mini map, so you can look at the map and like teleport or like set waypoints. We have the backpack mod. There's like bears and crows, and there was a fucking fly and I fucking hit it and a maggot came out, or a maggot dropped.
Crocodiles.
There's crocodiles that fucking, I was like, oh. You were like, there's a crocodile, and I was like, oh, crocodile. And I went up to it and then it like grabbed me and I was like, oh, I'm riding it. And then my screen started moving and I was like, oh my god, it's biting me. And I was in the crocodile's mouth. Also, it has shaders built into it. Oh, the trees too. Like there's the timber mod. It's really cool. So I want to go do that. And I need to take my contacts out. It's the next night. I think I vlogged last night. I look like butt, but I just took a shower and she wants to play. Having some tea. I'm about to do my books, and I finished uploading the vlog from like 2 weeks ago. It took me like all day to edit that vlog, and I didn't anticipate it to take up my whole day, but it's okay. I'm glad I finished it. It was just so much footage, and I think the vlog is like almost an hour long, which is crazy. And then today I got in contact with a psychiatrist, so hopefully I can get back on anxiety meds, because like right now I'm doing really well with my like coping mechanisms, like my books. So I have like an intention book, a to-do book, and then my journal, things like that. And then like doing things I normally do, like vlogging, and those are like good coping mechanisms, and those help. Like those have been really helping, but to a point. Like when I get, say I turn manic or something, or my anxiety gets so bad that I get like a panic attack, those aren't gonna help anymore. So, but anyways, yeah, I just want to be like on a medication, because it's not like all the time, but I have moments where it's just out of control, and it does the same thing every time. Like I feel out of control, so then I do out of control things, and then like I break my own rules that I set for like drinking, and then at that point it's just like I have no control at all. So drinking I'm usually fine, but when my mental health gets so bad, it's just like I don't even care. Like I'm just pissed the fuck off, or like I'm just irritated, or like I'm just upset and there's nothing I can do. Like I don't care, when I know I care about it, because those are my boundaries that I set for myself. So yeah, And then I kind of, like, the past week, maybe 2, I kind of, like, was barely talking to my friends and stuff because I just needed to, like, I had a really bad, just not a good time. So, yeah, I needed to recoup, so, but I did get a psychiatrist. Finally, we've been like begging and pleading, and like everyone here, even the nurses, like they're like, it's impossible to get a primary care doctor here. We were just calling and calling and calling, and like even ones that were saying like accepting new patients, we would call and they'd be like, we're not accepting new patients, or we moved offices, or oh no, we're like a specialty office. Like, fuck, why are you listed as primary care then? But I talked to my coworkers and I've talked to literal nurses, even for like little aches and pains. Everyone goes to the ER because it's the only hospital and no one can get a primary care doctor. But yeah, I'm doing a lot better today. I'm glad that vlog's out and I cleaned up my room a bit. Because we've been sleeping in here because it gets colder in here faster because it's so small in here. So my bed's a mess, but everything else is clean. I look terrible and my acne's bad. I'm wondering how hard it would be to find a dermatologist. I think it's just from sleeping on my hair and like stress and stuff. Okay, wait, when did we vlog? Last night or the night before? I think
2
it
nights
was
before, which was the 21st, I think.
outside our window.
24th.
That's the smoke from the fire. The footage where we were talking about this fire got deleted somehow. So, but basically, what is the fire called? Bidwell fire. It started one night here, and we didn't know why it started. My friend, she lives in Forest Ranch, and her house, she was scared that it was gonna catch fire and stuff, and she told us that it for sure it caught fire. And then we saw some TikToker who lives in Chico saw the guy who did it, and apparently it's some freaking weirdo who lit his car on fire and then pushed it into dry brush and basically started this fire. He also has a previous charge for talking with a minor and for a robbery, I think. So I think he's getting life in prison for it, obviously, because he burned down so much stuff by starting that. I think he murdered someone and he was trying to burn the evidence. What is your hypothesis?
Not murder. I don't think murder.
I think maybe he raped another child in that car or something.
I think maybe it was just a stolen car.
Yeah, maybe it was a stolen car. But we recorded footage the night of when the fire started, and a bunch of Chico was getting evacuated, and we were tweaking out because we were like, do we have to evacuate? Because it was literally like 10 minutes away from us. That's how big it got. He wanted to get renter's insurance, but I was like, it would have to burn down like all of Chico and the Chico State because it's right outside our window. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I forget. But I'm literally editing this vlog and I couldn't find the footage, and we're talking about it, and I'm like, where's the other footage? So yeah, and then I think in the clip we were also talking about how we should have a to-go bag just in case there's a fire closer to us, then we can just grab our bag and leave. But we'd probably end up going to like our parents' house, so we wouldn't need a lot. But I was like, probably like, I don't want like us to have 5 minutes to leave and then I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot my birth certificate or like my baby blanket or something important to me. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, they found out who did it. The guy who set his car on fire, it was him. And he also has a previous felony charge for talking to a person under 14.
A minor.
There's so many pedophiles coming out like this year. Like an ungodly amount. You get my Red Bull. In Poob. Hi. I'm just cuddling with her in here. Oh, woozy woozy. Look at your baby. We were laughing earlier because people keep texting me like, oh my god, I heard about the fire, are you okay? And Arturo was laying in bed next to me and he was like, damn, no one's texting me to make sure I'm alive.
So, July 24th, we had this map, which it says it's like 6,000 acres.
So 2 days ago, it was 6,000 acres. Allowed.
And 48,000 acres. The biggest one right now.
Zoom into where we're at.
We're right there. Exactly right there.
I feel like they got it away from Chico though, because it was like here the other night.
Mm-hmm.
But it just keeps going up that way.
Like 2 days ago, it was probably like
That
this
far.
outline, this small outline. And then now it's 170,000 acres.
In 2 days.
All from one guy who started the fire. It's not even like a natural.
Yeah. 2 days, and it went from 6,000 to 180,000 acres. And there's all the smoke. How far is it away from us? Like 15, 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, this is later in the day. I'm doing a girl day by myself. I'm gonna go to Target and Ulta and stuff. But oh my god, on my way here, there was a 350Z and I forget the name of it, but it was an Infinity. And we all started racing, like we were all driving together. I used to do that all the time. My ex was like super in the car scene. We'd go out and like race in the hills and stuff. But I just did that and oh my god, it was really fun. Like I'm like shaking. And I was keeping up with them too. And it was a girl in the 350Z. That shit had me shook as fuck. Cause she was like a little bit, cause I didn't know where they were going and I had to turn soon. But then we hit a red light and we all slowed down and I looked and it was this fucking Latina girl and I was like, oh my god, like damn. And I don't know, I didn't see who was in the Infinity. But I don't miss doing that because it's really dangerous. But that was fun. But I'm like, my heart was like racing. And I was like, this is fun. But I don't be doing that all the time. Because I'm not trying to crash my car. And I don't have insurance on it right now. So probably shouldn't be doing that at all. But that was fun. But yeah, I made it to Walmart. I'm about to go inside. And there's the smoke from the fire. You can see it from like pretty much everywhere in Chico. That was fun though. I can't get over that. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside. I have my little list. I'll be back. I left the house at like 3 and I got to Target at Walmart at like 3:15. It's 5:32. I went to Walmart and then a dollar store, then Ross, then Ulta, and now I'm about to go to Target and then go home. Honestly, I have everything I need. It's kind of a lot. But like I didn't even spend that much for how much shit I got. The only thing I really want to get is like a body wash and then another shampoo and conditioner, but I might just wait on that. That's pretty much it, but I am gonna walk around Target. It's the next day. I don't think hello. I didn't finish vlogging yesterday. We're going to Target again because I realized I am out of shampoo and conditioner. We need toilet paper and the train's going by. We needed toilet paper and bathroom cleaner and some other stuff. Should I tell them what happened this morning with the Build-A-Bear? This morning I woke up super anxious about my Build-A-Bear because we took it out a while ago to like see if Arturo could change the battery because he's really good with stuff like that. But I was doing research because I remember when he was messing with it, this red light lit up. And I don't know if he pressed this button or this button, and this button deletes the old recording and starts a new one, so the recording might be gone. It was a recording of me and my mom when I was little, but also like I think the last time I pressed this button and it was working, it was just like a clip, like, so I don't know if the batteries were dying or the literal, like, what are they called? Capacitor. The capacitor was dead, because Arturo said this thing right here is a capacitor, and it basically, that's what records the wavelength of the recording, and then it'll play it on the speaker. We watched a YouTube video on it, and the capacitors over time can just like drain. So the message could have been gone already, or he recorded over it, or it could just be gone anyways. But we're gonna go get batteries and try to like replace them and see if it still works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna just ask my mom to record something over it if it still works. But I cried about it. I was sad, but I still remember the message like vividly in my head. Like I can hear it in my head, exactly what it sounds like, the whole message. So I'm like, it's not really gone, but no one else is gonna be able to hear it, but I'll remember it. So that's sad. But also people were saying like Build-A-Bear couldn't fix it. Some people were saying they could. That's a really old, I don't think they design the voice boxes like that anymore. And honestly, this is a stupid ass design too, because how are you gonna make the record button right next to the like activate button? And I told Arturo, like, if they design a new voice box for the Build-A-Bears, they should really like make the re-record button a small little pinhole that you have to like push in with a pin or something, so it's like you for sure don't delete the old one. But yeah, people online, when I woke up, I was just researching it because I found this yesterday when I was cleaning. And people were saying like, yeah, you can replace the batteries yourself, you just have to be really careful not to like touch the circuit board at all, and don't hit that button because then your shit's gonna be gone. So I'm not super upset about it. I mean, I'm upset about it, but it's like done and dusted kind of thing. But we're gonna see if it still works. So you got on the McDonald's backpack. Damn. What? That's cool.
Look at that ass.
Ass too fat, can't fit in her jeans.
Damn. Okay, well, we just got out of Target. How much did we spend?
$99.98. Man, if we just had one more penny, it'd be $99.99.
And we got like
10 things.
10 things, less maybe.
We were in Target for like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling him it's like another dimension. And you go in there, you're like, okay, I need 2 things. And then you get 15 and spend way too much money. I think that's why my mom just does drive up for
So you don't
Walmart
go
and
in.
Target, so she doesn't go in.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my mom inside a Target in years. Also, she doesn't like shopping, I don't think. She doesn't fuck with shopping. She doesn't like dilly-dallying. Even when we were young, she was like, just wait in the car. She'd be in and out with like the whole week's worth of groceries.
I'm gonna go return some packages. That's my cap and gown that I should have returned like 2 months ago.
I feel like this vlog's gonna be so boring
Probably.
compared to the last one with the gals.
Well, a vlog is a vlog.
Well, yeah. This one's just like, I'm home, I'm out, I'm home. Build-A-Bear, Target, fire.
Oh yeah, the fire got to, I think it was 300,000 acres.
Yeah, it's been 3 days.
It's been 3 days. So yesterday it was at 140,000. Now it's 300,000.
The first day was at 6,000 when we went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday it was at,
And the same time by next day, it was 141,000. And then this morning, a little over 24 hours after that, 300,000.
even in the news articles, they're just like, yeah, there's nothing we can really do. Like, it's just so dry up here. Like, dude, I hope that dude who did it, who started it, is so fucked.
It's like not a natural fire. Like he started it. It was like just preventable, you know? It was like.
And he's like a child predator.
Yeah.
Garbage human activities.
They should chop off his dick. Why don't they do that with like sex offenders or like?
They do.
Chop off.
In prison, they do some fucked up.
Like,
in prison, they do some fucked up.
a legal ruling be like, yeah, no penis for you. No
like
penis.
court-ordered penis removal. Arturo's getting Chipotle. Also, pretty good news. I'm officially signed up for classes. Very, very exciting. I'm actually like really happy. You have to do orientation to enroll in classes there. Like if you don't do the orientation, you can't go there, which I thought was so strange. I was in the middle about talking how I signed up for classes. Will you hold this?
No, stay.
All the cosmetology, like the actual cosmetology classes were full. So she was like, if you want your certificate, you just take the cosmetology classes. If you want an associate's degree, you have to take general ed. And I was like, okay. So she was like, you can sign up for general ed now, and then since we're planning on moving, those are actually, you're better off with the GE classes when you move to transfer credits. The very last class I'm gonna take is math. Like I think I'm gonna do all my general ed and then all my cosmetology credits, and the very last credits I'm gonna need is a math class. Like I'm just putting it off till the end. And then what was that? What was that?
Nothing.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.
Oh, what was that? Yeah, so I signed up for Spanish 1 because I want to learn Spanish anyways. I think for my science class I picked nutrition. And then for I have a regular English class, and then the other class I picked was child development. And yeah, it starts in August. And I picked all online classes. I already know, like, with work and stuff and everything, I'm not gonna be wanting to worry about, like, getting dressed and, like, being late to class and, like, driving all the way over to the school. Yeah, that's pretty much it, though. I'm really excited, actually. You know, they have a whole building just for, like, they have the main campus, and then they have the campus near Lowe's, and then they have another campus that is just cosmetology, and they were full. So I'm like, bruh, every bitch is the same. I feel like the English classes are gonna be annoying though, because I hate researching and writing essays a lot.
Yeah, I thought I'd hate my English class too, but I just didn't do the readings.
What do you mean?
Like all the readings that she would assign us, I'd read like
Which way?
turn right, sorry. I'd just like read a few, like I'd read her assignment, like the questions, and then I'd highlight keywords and then like control F the document.
Holy fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Bro was on the wrong side of the road and almost hit me.
We also didn't hear that until we were
I know.
turning.
I turned the corner and he was right in front of my car.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, ooh. And then he looked at me like, how dare you? Like, bitch, I didn't know where it was coming from either. I was so confused. I was like, is it behind us? Like, what the fuck? Oh, here, there's more. I'm tweaking in this bitch. What were you saying?
What was I saying?
I don't know. That threw me off.
I just didn't do the readings. I just like highlight the questions and then like, you know, just look through the document which had mentioned it. That's it.
I think that's what I did in high school. I would like read Cliff Notes.
Yeah, it's easy.
And then just write like about major, because I hate reading about shit that I don't give a fuck about. Like the shit where you had to read a novel. What's that? Lord of the Flies I picked. They let you pick your book, and I was just like, well, I don't like any of these, so I just picked Lord of the Flies. I later found out is a bunch of boys living on an island, and they like slowly like kill each other or whatever.
Oh, I've heard about that.
But I didn't read it, so it was just like, oh, they're like on a boat on like an island. And he was like, no. And I was like, okay. He was like, go ahead and reread that book. And I was like, fuck. We left this bird thing on. It's like a live stream of a bunch of birds. And we came home, and this shelf was like tilted. And this blanket was fucked up. Yeah, the games were on the floor. She's trying to get the birds. She really likes birds. Like, she'll sit in that hammock right there and then watch for birds outside, and she'll like get real low on the floor when they get close. And this is like her favorite toy right now. The toy was on the couch, and she'll come and jump on the couch and stand next to it and then just meow at us. And there's squirrels. Squirrel. She's like blinking at it hella hard. We're gonna do a haul of what we got for $100. We got essential oils and dryer balls.
And laundry cleaner because
Washing machine cleaner.
yeah, we want our clothes to smell better.
Because there's like a funk. Our washing machine was probably used by like 100 different people.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking black mold killer
And bleach.
and bleach. And then I got this book. Can I help you? Oh. She's watching her soap opera. Anyways, I got this book, or Arturo got it for me. It's really good. I was reading it when we got home, but it's really great. And then leave-in, and then shampoo and conditioner. And then on Amazon, they're on the floor right now because I just opened it. But we got shelves for the shower. And then this coloring book that I've been wanting. Because all the adult coloring books I have are like, I think people are like, oh, it's gotta be like hard as fuck because it's adult coloring book. But then it's like you spend an hour coloring like an eighth of the page. So, but these are like super simple. And they're really cute. But I'm going to go clean the shower and put up these shelves. It's gonna look so cute. I forgot to do before and after picture, but we just cleaned the bathroom together and we would just put everything on the floor, and so there was just hella shit like around here. And then I got these shelves that I showed earlier, and look how nice it looks in here. This is all his stuff, and then this is all my stuff, and everything has a place now. I like gassed myself with the bleach cleaner. I think because this room is so small, which is weird because this is like the master bedroom and the master bathroom, but it's not giving that at all. Our roommate, her bathroom is like a normal, like a tub type shower, and ours is just a single shower. But it's so clean now and it feels so good. I keep looking at it like, the vlog was getting too long. I filmed an outro, but it was part of a really long clip. So I'll just include it in the next vlog. So there's no ending to this one. So I was just popping in with Pooch. But this is the end of the vlog. Bye!